away, a long time ago, an ascetic was engaged in rigorous penance for a long time. He was so engrossed in penance that he did not realize how much time had passed since he had been doing penance. He had been doing penance for a long time to ask for a boon, and for this he could go to any extent. During this period, the Supreme Father also tested him severely. Sometimes there would be lightning, and sometimes there would be storm, rain, and snowfall. But that ascetic did not budge. Seeing this difficult penance and his dedication, ultimately the Supreme Father was pleased and appeared before him and said to him,
Get up, Vats, get up. I am present before you. I am very happy you are penance. Get up and ask for any good.
O Supreme Father, how can anyone's feeling be hidden from you? I neither have any attachment to this body, nor to any worldly things. But when you ask me for a boon, then grant me a boon so that I can serve everyone. I can remain immortal in the memories of everyone in all the universe. Bless me to remain immortal in the memory of every human being as a teacher and guru.
There is a solar system in a galaxy far away, in which there will come a time in Kalyuga on planet called Earth. When a disease spread by people from a country called China will affect the entire world. There will be outcry everywhere. In such a time, you will emerge as hope in the minds of people, as a Messiah and as a guru and teacher. This will make you immortal in their memories forever.
Supreme Father, thank you very much.
Bless you, my child.
after this, that person, that ascetic, it emerged from the planet and after our galaxy across many worlds and reached Earth. Then that ascetic started waiting for the pandemic with patience. He was waiting for a long time when a disease called bubonic plague started creating terror among the people. Even at this time, he was working as an ascetic and teacher, but he did not achieve that much fame. Then he realized that that time had not come yet because the epidemic had not come from China. Finally, the time came during the 21st century when corona, an epidemic that spread from China to the world, hit. In this way, that person become famous among the people, first as an online motivational guru and then as an online teacher. While he was instilling hope in the people in time of despair, during this time a feeling of deceit and deception started growing in their minds. He was surrounded by attachment and illusion. Sometimes he would lie just for financial gain, spread lie, and sometimes say things in favor of politics going on in the country, and sometimes, despite being a teacher, he would harass children and people. That guru is still present within all of us. Many of us remain his devotees and believe that he is among us only by the will of the Supreme Father. That is one reason why he is still alive among us. After all, where he is, try to identify which ones he is alive in.
Hello and welcome to all of you. I am Sanjay Kumar and you are watching our YouTube channel Cause We Talk. We all know there was a corona period has brought bitter memories for everyone in different ways. This was the period when there was a silence everywhere. There was a fear everywhere. Death was wreaking havoc everywhere. There was a time when people were affected by a disease due to which they were neither able to show their faces nor go out. There was a strange suffocation in everyone's mind. There was a strange tension among everyone. It had become difficult for the poor people who used to earn 2 square meals with great difficulty to survive. Children's education was being greatly affected. Children were not going to school, but thanks to the technology, people were able to make arrangements for the education of their children at home. However, there was a problem in this also. People who did not have money were not able to give mobile phones to their children. While we saw good use of technology in this way, we found that the online game industry started touching the sky. Children had almost become addicted to online games from those smartphones. All this was happening simultaneously, and in the meantime, people at home were spending their time sometimes counting tiles and sometimes counting grains of rice. There was a trend of spending more and more time on social media started. The trend of watching more online videos started. Many people, whom only 2 or 4 people used to listen to, become motivational gurus. Many online teacher shops started running very fast. However, when we talk about education, different tricks were used to make it a little interesting. They started turning online teachers into spiritual and motivational gurus. Along with giving us education, they also started teaching us about how we should live in the society. Factors like religion, casteism, and patriotism plays an important role in this. The person who advised everyone to live together and talked about ending casteism and religious differences got into everyone's head, no matter what his intentions were. The person who talks about patriotism impresses everyone. Gradually, the fan following of such people started increasing, and as soon as this happened, their money printing machines started working faster. Then online and motivational groups started explaining everyone with big digital boards and 3D animations. In this way, they started appearing more interesting to us. Today, the situation is such that the people have become their blind supporters or devotees. Don't want to hear a single word or thing against them. Although one should not say anything directly about anyone, but from this YouTube channel, I'm going to say it directly about some people, their institutions, and their YouTube platforms, etc. Recently, notices have been sent to many educational institutions like UPS institutes and their respective institutions for posting fake advertisements. The prominent ones being the institutions related to Drishti IAS, Byju's, Unacademy, etc. CCPA, that is Central Consumer Protection Authority, found that all these institutions add the photos of whom stands first in IAS, NEET and similar examinations in their advertisements, say that a certain person has stood first after studying in our institute. You can see the photos as proof. In this way, this scam was being done to everyone. All the institutions involved in this, which have been accused of this, were making these claims till they were not restrained. You all must have seen the movie 12th Fail, in which a professional YouTuber and UPSC teacher named Vikas Divyakirti shows us his acting. Today, everyone is seen praising that film, but perhaps you would not know that the Vikas Divyakirti did not even charge a single penny as fee for the movie. While his institution is doing false advertisements, his advertisements through the film was also going to be free. Perhaps that's why he did not take money from the film producer. It is possible that by the time this video was uploaded, some may have got a clean check, but it's certain that they were making false claims and you have all the photos in front of you as proof. Now, let's talk about motivational gurus. Don't know what kind of trouble has fallen everyone in today's time. Everyone needs motivation, and for this, they were struggling to get it. Sometimes they watch online videos and sometimes fall into the trap of some people by taking costly special subscriptions, etc., to get motivation. It is true that in today's time it is a bit difficult for everyone to live, because if we look broadly, we come to know that unemployment is high. Despite the future looking a bit disappointing, parents educate their children well and spend a lot of money on them so that they can become successful and become eligible to work in a private company or do a government job. But what does everyone get in the end? Only and only disappointment. Motivation is an attempt to get rid of that, or motivation is another attempt to push oneself more in the same direction. People get stressed due to social life, and sometimes they have to face depression, etc. We also try to overcome it through motivation. To take advantage of these compulsions of the people, some people have set up shops for motivation. Some motivational personalities take the help of religion to show people that religion and spirituality are the path to peace, and they grow beards, grow long hair, speak with a little hardness so that people get motivated. Some beggars dress up in orange clothes and pretend to be Baba, and along with teaching lessons on living a good and happy life. They also pretend to cure people with their mantras. Some people organize big shows, invite people on rent, make videos, and then upload them on social media and become popular as motivational guru. Today, in the 21st century, even though people are well educated and intelligent, they still get misled by these cunning people. Recently, an incident came in front of everyone about Sandeep Maheshwari versus Vivek Bindra. First of all, we talk about the person whom you all believe to be right. His name is Sandeep Maheshwari. Recently, he himself wrote on his social media account that he has been suffering from depression for a long time, and this was also reflected in his obesity, etc. A motivational guru and that too in depression? This is a matter to think about. However, due to this, he also took a dig at a parody video made by Kelly Minati. This proves that there is some negativity in him due to depression. For this very reason, he also implicated Vivek Bindra and started claiming to have exposed a big scam. Now, let's talk about the Vivek Bindra, who claimed to sell multi-level marketing and online courses in which he claimed that people would start earning lakhs and crores of rupees in a short time. By doing such publicity, he also became a motivational guru and started giving big public appearances. People were attracted by his confident speeches and his cheating business started flourishing more rapidly. Be it by mistake or because of his negativity, but Sandeep Maheshwari really exposed him. It is also possible that by causing harm to Vivek Bindra, he may be getting some kind of peace of mind. Let me also make it clear that I am not taking anyone's side here. Many Baba type people, disguised also business consultants, are pocketing a lot of your and our money and are living a life of luxury. We are getting trapped in this trap. In the end, we become empty, but stores of these people get filled. Some people's pot burst every day and then they are put behind bars. Pupils who are ashamed are unable to show their faces because the motivational and spiritual gurus they follow get exposed. Then, despite not wanting to, they continue to glorify them, remain their devotees, and spread their propagation. Due to continuously maintaining this attitude, sometimes they have to face backlash. Now, the question arises, whom should we trust and whom should we not? On this, I would like to say that sometimes we get caught in the clutches of wrong advertisements and we feel that the person who is motivating us and saying motivation things is like us. He has come here after a lot of struggle, has left big jobs and spreading knowledge. But in reality, this does not happen. We have to choose our guru very carefully because not all gurus are bad, not all gurus are good or cheaters. For example, we can take some actors and good personalities like Ashutosh Rana, Pankaj Tripathi, Nasiruddin Shah, Ankit Kumar Awasthi, Osho, etc. Here I am making one thing clear that if we want to take motivation from someone, it doesn't mean that the person should look like Baba type only. One story you must have heard in your childhood was that of Muhammad Ghori, who was repeatedly attacking Prithviraj Chauhan. But Prithviraj beat him again and again. At last, he was sitting disappointed when he saw an ant falling down from the ceiling. She would go up again and again, and then fall down, sometimes a little, sometimes a lot. The ant did not even give up and eventually reached the roof where that creature needed to go. In this way, Muhammad Gori got a glimpse of his guru in this ant. Muhammad Gori did not need any Baba or any big figure. Rather, he took inspiration from a small creature, an ant, and attacked again on the big empire and defeated Prithviraj Chauhan. So why don't we leave these motivational babas aside and get motivation by looking into our lives properly? I think the same motivation will remain in our mind for a longer period than if we get motivation by spending a huge amount of money. Hopefully you have learned and understood a lot from this video. If you understood what I said and you like it, then do press like button, and if you want to see more similar videos, then check the list of videos in our channel, watch and listen. Subscribe to our channel and share the video. Thanks to all of you.